Dumelang, hi guys. This is your boy Tebohore. I'm here with someone that some of you might know, but if you don't know him, we will get to know him. And just to first start off with the first question. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine now.
Uh, I'm good. I'm good. Actually, I'm excited to be interviewing you today. I know you are a person that that has a lot to share with our audience. So, but firstly, just give us an introduction of who you are, your names, and just what do you do.
Okay, so my name is Lerato Mofokeng. I live right around here in Welkom.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, I'm a B.Ed student at Central University of Technology, like in my third year.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I am the current interim chairperson for the debate structure right here at CUT, the Debate Public Speaking Society. Right? Yeah, that's essentially what I do. I'm also part of the education team for the Department of Education. Also one of the founders of House of Debate. I'm also one of the adjudicators for like public speaking stuff. Also the Goldfields League also right here in the SADB. I'm also part of the adjudication team for that organization too. So essentially my life revolves around debate.
Yeah, that's a lot of alsos, huh? There were some alsos that I personally didn't know of, but I guess that's why the journey, just to get to know who Lerato is, guys. You heard it for yourself. This is Lerato. He's doing great things, and I think I would like to firstly start off with just one portion of your debate. The things that you do with debate, right, on campus, specifically CUT, right? How has it been, and how is the debate structured?
Okay, so essentially I started doing debate at CUT specifically from a year ago, like last year.
Mm-hmm.
We started the society, we met the coach, Brega,
Mm-hmm.
who started like showing us all the ropes. So the style that is used right here in varsity is called British parliamentary style, where there's like open government, open opposition, like there's 8 people in the room, 4 teams and stuff. It's fun, yeah. So that's how essentially it works. We just a random conversation and sharing of ideas. That's debate here at CUT, and also it's quite great because the people in debate are quite smart and inquisitive people, and that has been my current experience when joining the debate society for like my 2 years. We've been to like 2 tournaments, I believe, this year alone. Yeah,
but we will get into the tournaments, right?
Okay, yeah.
But guys, you've heard it for yourself. The debate structure. I mean, how it's how it's made a British parliamentary debate.
Yeah, British parliamentary.
Yes. So please, guys, also leave some comments if there are certain things that probably we will not go through because we are limited with time, right? We have like a nice 15 minutes to do this interview. And if you love the interview, and just leave a comment so that we can come back and do the most with another interview that's probably longer, right? So let's get into debate with regards to tournaments that you guys have gone to. What tournaments have you guys? Because I think people that would like to join, like students, are just like asking themselves probably, is there like going out? Is there a need for me to join this thing called debate? And are there opportunities? And I want to know like with regards to certain like tournaments that you guys have gone to.
So essentially, joining debate is a lot of fun. You guys should really, really join.
Yeah.
We go to a lot of places around the country, even outside the country. Like in this year alone, there were 3 tournaments that were planned that were outside the borders of South Africa, which is very, very exciting. Yeah. And we've attended one of them actually. Yeah. So in terms of the tournaments we've attended, the first one that we attended was Josie Rabu. It was in March, late March. So the tournament was a small open for like varsities that are around South African stuff. Yeah. So we went. It was a lot of fun. Luckily, it was also our first tournament as a varsity team, which was very scary.
Yeah.
Because our coaches were like, we're throwing you into the deep end. We want to see if you can make it.
Sure.
So it was very scary. We got to see what British actually looks like when it's on a competitive stage. Because we've only seen it like in practice. And for us it was easy because it's just us.
Yeah.
But when we got to the tournament, we saw that a lot of people are very good at debate. Like people have been doing this for years.
People know English.
No English, dude. And they're so weird though, but debaters was fun. So, but luckily our participation was admirable. We did a lot of great things. One of our teams got to quarterfinals, semi-finals, and even went through the finals.
Let's go. Who are the individuals of the team?
So the individuals of the team, the other partner is Olutu Murage, who's also an IT student right at CUT, and also me, of course. I'm part of the team.
Let's get it. Representing CUT.
Representing CUT the best possible way we can. We had other teams that also did admirably. We ended up in the top 20 of the entire
Your first tournament?
First
You
ever
guys ended
tournament.
up at like
The finals.
finals.
Even though we lost at the finals, we were like called the runner-up team.
Yeah.
So essentially, out of the 4 teams, rankings go, the winners, and then us.
Wow.
So we ranked, like, it's a great achievement, even if it was such a small tournament. And then the next tournament we attended was in Botswana, the SAUDC Nationals tournament. It is where now all about 7 to 8 countries, southern countries, meet.
So you guys went out of the country.
Out of the country, my bro.
So you guys had like passports and all these.
Like, we had to organize, and it was my first ever trip outside the country. Essentially, it was it was a moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got passports, went outside the country. It was fun passing the border, the Tlokwe border.
Was there any issues there, or was it smooth?
Essentially, I don't want to lie, for me it was like the easiest experience. People like tell you about borders and it's scary. Oh, hey, they're gonna rough you up, hey, they're gonna search your things. For us, it was the smoothest transition ever. Like, even the people, they were just polite. They were like, just take your things out, sanitize your shoes and stuff, but then move through. Easiest border I've ever been to.
And around like what time were you guys there by the border?
I believe we were around the hours of like 6 to 8. It was very late, but it was not dark yet.
PM,
so
6 p.m.
PM at late at night. It was not dark yet outside, so it was still a bit light. So essentially, there was a bit no traffic though. Loved it. There was no multitudes of people like going through. So it was easy for us.
Like just a road trip.
Road trip.
Nice.
Easier stuff. Plus the team was very happy to be
there.
That's dope. So we got to the tournament, a lot of fun. The University of Botswana is big. It's amazing. I really want to see myself study there.
Is it? And I hear it's like one of the biggest universities that side. I don't know, but like
I believe it's like the national university. It has the national stadium. It has the national library. Wow. It's the biggest university in Botswana.
Nice.
Like literally one of the biggest. It was a lot of fun. It was a great experience to see a varsity that big and to also meet people from different countries.
Well, which countries were around for that debate tournament?
So the countries, I don't know all of the countries, but the countries that I had the opportunity to interact with was Zimbabwe. The other one was Eswatini, and the other one was the Botswana kids, of course, they were also there. And I believe the other one was Mozambique. There was some debaters from Mozambique also, which was a lot of fun, like meeting people from different and diverse nations and be able to interact with them and talk to them.
But now, I get tired of speaking English. My English minutes, they are fair, guys. But Botswana, and he's saying he went to Botswana, and in my head I'm like, so, like, but Botswana, like, how did they receive you at Botswana? Like, how was it?
But Botswana are the kindest people I've ever met. Like, essentially, we were there. Even though never struggle because he was Sotho, but Botswana, la Setswana, it's not the same thing. But they were very polite. Sometimes I no, so that I can hear. So, look, they were very polite and they were not dismissive of us. They didn't care. They just, which we loved.
No, that's proper. That's proper. And so you said you went to Jozi, Rambo, you went to Botswana, right? And which other tournament did you go to?
Unfortunately, we were unable to go to multiple tournaments. But one of our teams, adjudication team, was able to go to one Nova, which is in the northwest. There was a competition in the northwest. They were the adjudicators. They also got into the top 10 of best adjudicators. I believe one of them, Masupa Parota, was able to be in that kind of circuit. But essentially, the 2 tournaments that we actually were able to go to speak were the Jozi Rambo and the Botswana one. But also, we're anticipating going to Uganda.
Really?
December. These are
hey guys, join debate. Get your passport ready.
It's a regularly held tournament, PAUDC. Now all African countries come to meet. It's a competition that is bigger than nationals. Uganda, Kampala will be there this December. We hope we're fighting to go there.
And I know it's a long road trip. Are you guys flying? Are you guys using taxi or what? How is it going to be?
Well, so we're still discussing the logistics, but I don't want to drive. 3 days on the road.
3 days.
Is essentially passing 2 countries, I think, to get to Uganda. So the best plan for us to get there is by flight.
Wartambo International.
And it would be my first ever trip.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you won't be alone. There'll be some drinks.
Team members that will be the first time and stuff like that.
No matter, I think it shows that debate, it's something that's alive and well here at CUT.
It's alive and well. There's a lot of opportunities. People who have joined debates right now. People the secretary, people who are big, people the spokesperson, to the speech and stuff like that. Because these are people who spoke in life, like about a speech and like writing, so they understand what is needed and how to interact with society as a whole. So debate of skills, and with the body presentations, it's not just about standing in front of people and speaking. It goes a lot of way.
That's true. I agree with you a lot, because I think I also had the same mindset. There was a time when I was like, you know what, the skill of debating is something that I would like to have, because I play sports and it's all good and well to play physical sports, but there's a time where you don't need to be physical and you have to use your mind and be cognitive and kind of formulate an idea and to say something to someone in such a way that they can understand what you're. So I had this thing at the back of my mind that, you know, I want to learn like a skill that's cognitive, and I think debate is the perfect sport that can allow you to be a better person, to just grow the skill of being able to, you know, speak to people, you know. So what I would like to know, like your normal students around campus, right? What is something that you would like to say to them, like to encourage them to, you know, take the leap of faith in joining, even if, you know, some students might be overwhelmed to say, no, I don't know English, I get this
essentially, like, English is not such a big deal. Even in debate, like, the core of debate is that debaters are inquisitive. They ask questions. Like, so and all of that. That's debaters. We are there when we discuss things. We discuss large topics. We discuss economics. We discuss politics. We discuss like these big topics. So essentially, if you want to join debate, don't worry about English. You will learn English as you go. So just come, be with the people. We will get you like, we already have a debate. I was like deep and can't like enunciate his words better like in English, but already is developing a skill of proper communication, being able to properly like speak in English, essentially. So you learn the skill as you go. So English is not such a big factor. Even if you don't know how to speak English, come to us. Be one of us. Be a person who's inquisitive, wants to know more, and in debate you're able to discuss those ideas. It's a cognitive skill, as you say. When you're in debate, you're thinking about things not just from their basic point. You're thinking logically. That's debate. So don't worry about English. Just come, be with us, have like these interesting conversations, and see you know a lot about the world, and you're able to share an opinion on yourself. This is an expressive sport. It allows you as a person to speak out your mind and say what you believe in. And it has such a diverse group of people. It's an inclusive kind of sport. So there's like different groups of people within our, like people even who don't believe or not religious, or those who are very religious. It has like different groups of people, which is a very inclusive sport. So it doesn't say Hausa believe in this, Kabota this, you're not welcome. You're welcome. Physical things, not a matter.
No. You guys heard it from Lerato himself, guys. Just don't feel somehow calm, you know, learn. There are people that are still learning English, you know. So you will get to actually experience the learning the language itself, you know. There's no pressure. You start somewhere, you'll grow up. One day we're inquisitive, you know. One day you guys will get there, guys. So please feel free to approach him, I think, on campus, or just how can they go about joining the sport?
Okay, essentially every year we release like a poster and a pamphlet where we say like there's a group that we've created. You either join this group, or either if we're going to join a group, we like release a date to say on this particular day there's going to be a practice, like a session for registration for affiliation. You just come to the room. Usually go E2, go E1, go B something, go campus. You just come to the room, and then after that you join a group. So after that you're just a member. You affiliate, you become a member of the group, and you're just a debate. And like everybody can join. You start training from any day that you've joined. As long as a runner come to debate and come train, everything will be fine. It's not so hard. I don't know the requirements are to be a member.
No, thank you, Lerato, for a mouthful. You know, I think we learned a lot from debate. So, but like one last question that I'd like to ask, right? What is the one experience here at CUT that you can say it's something that made you become proud of being here at Welkom campus?
That is the one experience. The one experience is seeing how Welkom campus kind of support its students. Like students, disabled students, and kind of students that work like to go somewhere, do something. Welkom campus has shown such initiatives in terms of supporting the students, and also it's very inclusive. Welkom campus, I don't want to lie. So many clubs for so many different kinds of people is exciting. It burns out a varsity that actually cares about its students, essentially, which is why I love being here. I love inclusive communities.
No, I love being here also. I don't want to lie there.
It's fun.
So you guys, please leave your comments there. If there's anything that you want us to, if you want Lerato to come back and highlight certain things about debate, even if you just want to hear English, English, inquisitive, just leave a like, leave a comment there on the comments, and please subscribe to the Switch 101. We love you. We know that you love us, and thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
The Switch 101.